Hi, Trish, leadyourlifestyle.com, trishandchrisonline.com. It is day 67 of the 90-day journey, and I'm back from Ireland. And after, some trials and tribulations that I had at JFK Airport, the weather was pretty bad, actually. They had severe storms. And when I arrived, so I left Dublin, arrived at JFK, it was about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then hung around in the airport lounge till 7. So that was 6 hours, and then the cancellations started to come through on the board. And I was really devastated. It was quite interesting. I had quite an instant reaction to the cancellations, and it was a very different reaction to when I was leaving for Dublin when they cancelled my flight and I had to find accommodation. I was a little bit more in the flow. I wasn't too concerned about it. It was a disruption, but I just went with the flow. When it happened to me on Friday, I sort of went into a bit of a spin. I don't know what was happening with me. I think it was the fact that I went into a bit of a victim mentality, and it wasn't good because it felt pretty ordinary, actually, when I was speaking to the woman. As you go into the Delta Lounge area, you have a panel of people there that can check you into the lounge area, but also there's a full desk service as well that can help you rebook if there are any issues. And so I had to go to the full desk service, and she told me, yes, it's been cancelled due to weather. Well, I literally burst into tears. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what emotion was welling up in me. I think it was just the build up of the whole trip and feeling a bit tired. And I was like feeling like, why has this happened to me? And I don't understand why, twice this has happened on the one trip. And I sort of went into this whole victim mentality. And looking back at it now, the next day I spent 8 hours, because I had the overnight, I booked into a hotel accommodation, I got a good night's sleep. I had to, leave the hotel at midday, 12 o'clock. And by the time I got over to the lounge and I sat down, it was brilliant. I had 8 hours that I could dedicate on the business, which I did. I listened to about 3 webinars. I scheduled 12 blogs to go out every second day on our Lead Your Lifestyle website. I accomplished so much, and I was being fed by Delta. I had internet by Delta, compliments of Delta. I could drink as much as I wanted to. They had a catered bar there. It's all air conditioned. Really, what more could you ask for? So even though I took it on as a bit of a disaster when I arrived there, it actually was a blessing. It was awesome to be able to use the lounge there for working. So I don't know, sometimes we go into a bit of a mentality like, oh, this is a terrible thing, this is a bad thing, but we look at the downside, but we have to sort of not teach ourselves, but sort of always look for the upside. And that's what I did the next day. I really reflected, because it was interesting when I was sharing my emotion on Facebook, I was getting a lot of feedback come back, and it was like, well, just go with the flow and appreciate what you have, and it's fantastic, you can work on your business. And I'm thinking, I need to be grateful about this, not be like so upset about my flight being cancelled. I need to appreciate and be grateful for exactly where I'm at, where I am right now. And as soon as I did that, everything changed, everything. So it's a bit of a lesson for us in our online business. Always look for the upside. Always look for those things that can change your perspective and make things a little more positive for you. So that's my share, day 67, and back to my full routine tomorrow. Not all over the place, so I'm pleased about that. So Monday tomorrow, back to the routine in the morning as soon as I get up, before 6:30, do everything before 8 a.m. and we're good to go. All right, that's my share. Bye for now.